Okay, I want to start this by saying I'm not a vet. I'm just a mom with a dog who my kids and myself, my husband, we love so much. She's like our little fur baby. So she's 11-and-a-half-year-old Cavalier King Charles, and 11 days ago she was diagnosed with bone cancer. The vet sent us home with medication to keep her comfortable and to make a decision, and that nothing that they could do would prolong her life. So it started me on a deep dive of what can I do holistically. I've been using holistic supplements for my family for 10 years that have drastically changed our health. I thought if there's some way that I can just keep her comfortably naturally, maybe we can keep her good enough to keep her with us for my son to come home from college for Thanksgiving and be able to have a proper goodbye with all of us. We had no idea that giving her these supplements was going to do a complete 180 and have her back to her old self, running, jumping, playing. She's just so happy. So I wanted to share with other people, this is not a cure, this is not I'm not a vet, I am not giving any medical advice. I just want to show you what some really smart people that I reached out to suggested that I do use for her. And so I had talked to our veterinary chiropractor, and she recommended that we order Dr. Raymaker's immune therapy. This is therapeutic strength. And this doctor created this particular combination of ingredients with dogs that have bone cancer in mind. And this is supposed to help. And there are plants, and it's all plants, but there are plants in here that target inflammation and natural pain relief, but also things that are known to boost your immune system and help your immune system to naturally kill off cells that are not normal for our body, cancer cells. So it's been known to, people have said, shrink the tumors, all kinds of things. I said, yes, please, I'm gonna do that. So I went on their website, I ordered it, I called them and asked them some questions because I was concerned about the dosage because she's so small. And I asked, how soon can I get it here? And they said Saturday, so that was gonna be 6 days later. She could not walk. We were thinking we have to say goodbye. I cannot leave her in pain. So I put her, the gabapentin and meloxicam that the vet gave us was not working for her pain. But the natural option that I had been giving her for the 2 months prior to that had works, and she was great. So I put her back on that, and that is Plexus Ease. That is green-lipped mussel, bromelain, serapeptase, and turmeric. And that combo, and this is human grade, my family takes this, I take this. This attacks inflammation, and it helps get rid of, break down scar tissue, does so many really great things, opens up your lungs. It helps with breathing issues if you have like a lot of mucus, things like that. It helps with inflammation all over the body. So when you bring down inflammation, you bring down pain. So that was helping her. And then I said, okay, I need something quicker than 6 days. I went to our local pet store that is more of a holistic pet store. So they make really natural, whole food, natural, healthy treats and food on premises. And then they also have a whole line, all different types of supplements and treats that are packaged but healthy and natural and things like that. So I said, is there anybody here that I could talk to that is knowledgeable in supplements for animals? So the owner came and talked to me, or the manager, I don't know if she owns it, runs it. She came over and she spent an hour with me. She pulled up the Raymaker's immune therapy. So she had all the ingredients here right there in front of her while she went and found what we would need to supplement. Now, her 2 dogs live to be 23 years old each. So I said, I trust you. So she's in so much pain, she's not doing well. We're gonna have to say goodbye this week if we don't find something that can help. So let me know what I can do. I'll do anything. So she said, I'm going to need to add yucca. I don't know if you can see that. It is by Animal Essentials. So if you don't have a store that sells this by you, you can search it on Amazon, Google. And this is great for inflammation, natural. I believe she said this one is the natural steroid. And then I had heard so many great things about CBD. So this is 1,000 milligrams CBD per bottle, but it has whole joint health. It has hemp, the hemp extract. Tastes like gravy. And there is a bunch of other stuff in there, but it is by Paws Hip and Joint Gravy. And there is a QR code. I don't know if you can get that QR code. If you screenshot and maybe be able to get that. Yes, we do. I'll tell you what we do, how we put it in her food after I show you the other things that we got. And the other thing was, even though there was a really great mushroom blend in this one, it didn't have turkey tail mushroom. Now, turkey tail mushroom is something that people in the holistic fields have been using to help naturally boost their immune system, kill off cancer cells, hopefully shrink tumors, things like that. So we added in turkey tail mushroom, and this is by Mushroom Matrix Canine. It is human grade. A lot of these things are human grade. And then for probiotic, this is what we use in our family for my kids, myself. It targets yeast overgrowth. It has digestive enzymes. It has all kinds of really great probiotics, and it gets rid of the bad junk in your gut, but then balances out your gut with good stuff. So this is Plexus ProBio 5, and this is human grade. Us humans in my family use it, but we've been giving it to our dogs for over 10 years. So we've used it for our dogs when they have like fungal, itchy things, gastrointestinal upset. Vet checked it, vet approved. Also vet approved. And then for pain relief, also human grade, at the Holistic Health store, dog pet store, she recommended Tea Relief Arnica. Tea Relief Arnica plus 12. It's an extract. It is here. It looks like this. I don't know if you can get it on Amazon or a website. They carried it in the store. She had originally said we can give 3 to 4 drops, like 3 to 4 times a day. And I was doing that. And then she was doing so great, I cut it back. And now I'm giving her only 2 drops, morning, afternoon, night. And then to be able to get her really a good diet, we took out all carbs because cancer feeds off of sugar. Carbs turn to sugar in our body, so cut out all carbs, and we put in this superfood blend by Paradigm. It's Dr. Harvey's health food. It's called Paradigm. It is a complete meal except for the protein all in here. So depending on the size of your dog, I believe it's 2 scoops for pounds of food. So I don't know depending on how big your dog is and how much they eat. So I do 2 scoops, and then I added in pounds of, we're doing fish. So we're doing salmon, we've done cod. I just bought flounder. We have sardine. They recommended we give her sardines for the omegas and also to help with calcium. And they sent us home with some natural treats that they make there, some dried shrimp, salmon, and these canine natural treats. And they said for dogs who stop eating because they're so sick and you really need to stimulate their appetite, something that is a very strong scent, because sometimes when they're sick, they'll lose their scent. They recommended to keep these 2 on hand if we needed them. Okay, so what I do, and this is the last thing. So this is our veterinary chiropractor recommended this. It's called a KT Recovery Wave, also made for humans, but great for pets. It looks like this. I put some sticky on it. There was a sticker on there, so there's some dog hair. So I don't do it with a sticker now. I'm just putting a little thing. I put a little blanket over her to hold it on her, but you hold it down until the green light goes on. There's a little button in the back. And when the green light is on, it's working, and it's electromagnetic therapy, and it helps to reduce pain naturally, and it's proven to work. You can find it on Amazon. Again, that's that. I got it on Amazon. And then when I'm making her food, I have my list here, Yuka, I do 0.25. She's 14 pounds, little tiny Cavalier. 0.25 milliliters in her breakfast and in her dinner. Turkey tail, I do half a teaspoon in her breakfast and in her dinner. The Dr. Raymakers, I do 3/4 teaspoon total in a day. So I break it up, half in the morning, half at night. 1 pump only a day, and I do 1 pump in her breakfast only. And the arnica is that I do 2 drops 3 times a day. And the Paradigm as directed. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. She went from not being able to play, do anything. I'm gonna show you her. Hold on. Gosh. So here she is. She just had a little bit of her sardines. So she wasn't even able to eat. We were bringing her food over to her, and she was just very slowly eating some. And she is just gobbling up. She had I put like a little teaspoon of sardines in there, and she has it as a little treat in the afternoon. She had a very large mass here that is smaller already, and it's only been 11 days, which is, it is crazy to us. It is so crazy. Who's a good girl? Who's such a good girl? She's walking so great. She wasn't able to put any weight on her left leg, back leg. Come here, baby. Who's a good girl? She's doing so awesome. Yes, we're so happy. We love you. So, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy to talk with anybody. But like I said, just something that's working for us, and I hope it works for some of you guys too.